Hello everyone and welcome. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Scorpio for the week of September 18th through the 24th. And thank you to everyone who has been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow, and also giving it a thumbs up for videos they've watched and enjoyed and left beautiful comments. Thank you again. Your first card out is the Page of Swords. So, gonna have a bit of a trip here for some of you. It's going to be quite quick, unexpected. Or this could be, a storm warning for many of you. Something's not quite meshing. People are starting to get on your nerves a little bit more this week. You're going to, step back, take a breath, but you're going to deal with this. Now, whether this is in a relationship, something that has, you've been wanting to say for a long time, but you haven't said it for whatever reasons, this is the week that you're going to put your foot down and make people pay attention to what you're saying, or you're just going to walk away. You're not going to just allow it to happen anymore. And the King of Wands. So definitely motivated to making changes in your life. You're feeling more confident in yourself. You're understanding what the steps are to make yourself happy. And you're planning for yourself, for your future. You're understanding that, when I want to do something, I want to do it. If I want to take a trip, off the beaten path, that's what I want to do. Instead of you always, renting the mobile home and, going with everybody else. You want to go to different places for yourself. You're just being in a mood of, I want it to be my way for a change. You don't want to keep, just going along with the crowds. And the Devil. And that's all right. You're learning what's holding you back. You finally figured out, where you've learned this pattern in your life and what you have to do now to separate from it. And that's probably part of this, standing your ground and having that talk with people that have been, always expecting you to act one way or do things one way, and now you're just not doing that. You're putting up clear, decisive boundaries this week, and avoiding people, places, and things that just aren't on your wavelength. You want things to be more what you want instead of you always giving to others, and you've figured out that pattern needed to change. And the Ace of Swords. So look at you go. Yeah, you are definitely on a path of clearing the air, making sure that, things are going more in a harmonious line. You're just understanding that there's certain things and people, places, and things that just aren't meshing with you anymore. So, and the universe has helped you point this out. Sometimes that's not always pleasant, but it's right there. They're opening it up. They're cutting right to the, the quick of it. You don't want to keep putting it off, because all you're doing is prolonging something that needs to be fixed for the betterment of you. And the Two of Swords. There you are. You're just standing fast. You're trying not to make any over quick decisions. You're realizing what's happening around you, but you just didn't want to have to deal with it. But you're also realizing that you have to deal with it. You have to take the blindfolds off. You have to pick the path that you're going to go down, and you're going to have to move along, because as it stands, or in this case, as it sits, it's just going against everything that you believe. The only thing it's doing here is just holding you in a state of limbo, and nothing's moving around you. And the Nine of Swords. So that's all right. That's just another part of it, of indecisiveness. Maybe something was said to you, or maybe you said something, and now you're, sort of having a moment of regret. Now, this could have been in a job situation as well for some of you, that something has happened, and, you just want it to stop. You want to be able to sleep at night, but you keep waking up, and of course once you open your eyes, you know, the whole scenario goes back around and around and around, and you're realizing that all that's doing is, you know, causing havoc on you and your health. So you're going to understand that this is the week that you're going to grab all this together and set yourself free, because that's all you can do. And the Two of Pentacles, yeah, you've been going around in this circle for a while. You've been just trying to make everybody happy, everything around you happy, you know, keeping peace no matter what cost it is to you, you know. But being a people pleaser doesn't get you anywhere. And you're realizing that it's time, you know, you need to stop trying to make everybody and everything around you happy and start pleasing yourself. And that's a big decision that you've been putting off for quite some time. And you're realizing that even if I let go of one of those pentacles, it's not going to be the end of the world. You know, people can stand on their own 2 feet. I don't have to keep fixing and picking up behind everybody. And the High Priestess. Yeah. You're going to talk to somebody who has a lot of knowledge, been through a lot of things. You know, they know all the little ugly, dirty things in the closets about many people. This could be you yourself. Maybe somebody's coming to you to try to figure something out in their life. And you're just listening. This could be a family member as well. Maybe somebody that, you know, you have all the insights, and something that happened to somebody else is similar to what you're going through. And maybe you're questioning, so is this why they did what they did? Or is this why that turned out the way it did? And you're getting the more clear answers of it. So it gives you a different perspective on what's happening in your life and why it's happening, and what steps you can take to remedy many of it. And the Four of Pentacles. Now this could be dealing with money as well for many of you. Maybe you're just, you know, keeping to yourself, trying to make sure that you have enough in the future. Maybe in the past that you had, you know, come upon hard times where you didn't quite have enough for different things in your life, and you don't ever want to go through that again. So, you know, in order to not go through that, you're not doing anything either. You're just, you know, almost being a miser, but you're not meaning it meanly. It's just you don't want to go back to where you were, but you're also realizing all it's doing with you not, you know, every time somebody phones you and says that, well, we're all going out for dinner, or we're going to go out for, you know, a movie or whatever it happens to be, you go, no, well, I can't really afford it. It's not only losing you friends, it's losing you to staying home, and you're not really happy there either. So you're going to learn this week that it's okay to spend a little bit, and it really won't set you back. And the Five of Cups. So yeah, spending a little bit of time reminiscing, going over the past, some different things in your life that has hurt you, let you down, fallen apart, you know, but nothing fatal, nothing that you can't recoup from and get over. You know, you're just looking back at where you came from and realizing that I can pick up the cups behind me and move on now. It's okay. It's not that fatal. You know, you will have a little bit of, you know, tears or whatever, but it's not anything that's going to last. And the Page of Pentacles. So there's opportunities knocking here, you know, chances for new beginnings. You know, there's times to close some deals for some of you, maybe some really good deals as well. You know, there's new assignments on the agenda. There's just different things happening around you that the universe is trying to give you. Now it's just a matter of, you know, putting your hand out there and grasping it with two hands instead of one, so that the best possibilities will come forward for you. And the Death card. So you're definitely letting go of things from your past. You know, things that has happened to you that's brought you to where you are. You're realizing that, yes, although some of it was probably not pleasant, you know, it didn't bump you off either. So you're moving forward with it. You're realizing that it's taught you something, things that you won't let happen again in the future, and you can just keep moving, and it's not that big a deal. And the Six of Pentacles. You have lots of knowledge to offer others, so, you know, don't be shy. If you don't think, it doesn't always have to be when you're helping somebody that it has to be money-wise. You can give them the advice on how to make sure that they don't fall short of money and stuff, you know. You have the knowledge, share it. All right, I'm going to shuffle and deal you an angel oracle card, but yours is more along the lines of dealing with the present right now for things that happened to you in the past so that you can move forward into the future. All right. You are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. Perfect. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. I will talk to you again next week. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and bye for now.